and welcome to Daylight. I'm your host, Jake.
And I'm your host, Jamie.
Today, Cupid is in the air with our Valentine's Day special.
But first, before we can get into the hard eyes, we will be covering some exciting sports news from our very own campus newspaper, The Spectrum.
Over the past few weeks, Sacred Heart has had some amazing sports accomplishments. According to Erica Condon, manager-editor of Spectrum, the Sacred Heart cheerleading team placed first at the Universal Cheerleaders Association College National Championships on January 18th, winning their very first national championship title.
Maria Cipriano, staff writer for The Spectrum, wrote, "For the first time in program history, the Sacred Heart men's ice hockey team claimed the championship title at the inaugural Connecticut Ice Tournament at Webster Bank Arena over the weekend of January 25th and 26th.
Julian Pedroso, a staff writer for Spectrum, informed campus about the new hockey arena that is coming to campus. He wrote, "Starting its construction this upcoming summer, a new ice hockey arena will be coming to Sacred Heart University. This $60 million project is scheduled to be finalized in 2022, and it will be home for Shoes Division I men and women's ice hockey teams, as well as the figure skating and club hockey teams."
In other news, the Shoe Theater Arts program will be performing the Great American Trailer Park musical this spring semester. Who doesn't love a show from our renowned program? The Great American Trailer Park musical is a show about a stripper named Pee-Pee and her relationship with another couple at the trailer park where they live. And things get a little bit out of hand. The show features freshman Kimmy Johnson as Pippa, senior Tori Vaca as Jeannie, senior Justin Weigel as Norbert, freshman Ali Somalia as Betty, senior Delaney Lynch as Lynn, and Ali and Jengro as Pickles, and senior Mike Villanueva as Duke.
Now we will be hearing from Matt Krecky about the 2 new dorms that have recently opened on campus.
I'm Danielle Masha, and I'm the RHD of Upper Quad. So for the most part, all of the apartment style rooms that we have here are 2 singles and a double. So very similar to our Pioneer Gardens off-campus housing that we have. So most of the apartments, you walk in, you hit the kitchen, then you have a common room, living space, which is open concept kind of feel, great space for students to be able to utilize. And then the double rooms are actually probably a little bit smaller than the ones you would see in Bergoglio Hall. And the singles are, nice and refreshing, very good size for students who would like to utilize that single space. We have stovetops in the kitchen, which is awesome. Students were very excited to get started to getting to try recipes. So that is pretty much the setup of our apartment style at Upper Quad. Our focal point since construction has started is this bridge. So the bridge is a beautiful spot, a beautiful view of campus that you can look at everything that's happening on the main quad, lower quad on campus, and the future of our university as well. Honestly, the great rooms that we have, which are on the ground floors, are really amazing spaces. We're actually going to be holding 2 masses down there. One will be in Elie Wiesel Hall, and the other will be in Pierre Jordan Facchetti Hall. And just overall, the amount of space that we have for students to be able to come together, bond, and really get to know who's living in this building, which is something really special.
Wow, wish I lived there. Those dorms are perfect for students who are active on campus.
Agreed. I'm so excited to check it out.
Now, Joseph Shenkelapur will be chatting with students on how their New Year's resolutions are going.
Hey guys, it's Joe Shenkelapur. It's a new year, it's a new decade, and a lot of these Sacred Heart students have New Year's resolutions to either lose weight or eat healthy or just be a better person overall. I'm going to check in with them to see how they're doing on their New Year's resolutions.
Also, we'll be tempting our healthy eaters with a free donut. Let's see if they take it.
Hey man, what's your name?
I'm Rob.
Hey Rob, how's it going? What's your New Year's resolution?
I want to stay fit and eat healthy for my new soccer season coming up.
How's that going for you so far?
Going very well, eating the right things, going to the gym a lot, feeling good.
Okay. Nice. All right, I want to thank you for stopping by, and as a reward, here's a donut.
Perfect, thank you.
And you were just eating healthy. You
gotta treat sometime.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley. Nice to meet you. What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to eat healthier, go to the gym more.
Okay. How's that going for you so far?
So far, it's been good. Every Friday, me and my roommates have a routine. We go to the gym every morning. It's been going pretty well.
Okay. How about the eating healthy? What specific foods do you eat? What specific foods do you avoid and stuff?
I've been trying to cut out carbs and lots of sugars, and I also have a lot of allergies anyway, so it's kind of easier to just not eat as much. Definitely sugar.
Okay. What allergies though?
I have nut allergies, which is hard. Seafood, which is a big thing.
Okay, I just wanted to thank you for doing a little short interview, and as a reward, you can have a free donut.
Thanks.
Hey man, what's your name?
Harrison.
Hey Harrison, how's it going? What's your New Year's resolution?
Ooh, that's a tough one, man. I just started a no-carb diet. It's not going well, bro. It's not going well.
What do you mean by not going well?
It's too tempting, honestly. Like, literally everything I see, I need it, but, like, I can't, bro. It's been, like, spinach and, like, chicken. That's it.
So if I offer you a donut after this interview, will you take it?
What do you got?
I mean, we have these since it's the end of the interview. You want to take
Yo, is that double chocolate?
That is double chocolate. You want to take the other one too?
I gotta go.
You gotta go.
I'm
All right, man. I'll see you later. I'll see. Hi. What's your name?
Bianca.
Bianca. Nice to meet you. What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to go to the gym more.
Okay. How's that going for you so far?
Pretty good. I've gone every day since the semester started, twice a day. Pretty good.
Oh, nice. Twice a day. All right. Is there any other like goals that you want to meet and stuff for the rest of the year, or?
Not really. Just maybe tone my abs.
Actually, that's my New Year's resolution too. But yeah. So, for taking your time out just to talk to me and stuff, here's a donut as a reward.
Thank you. This doesn't help my abs, but thanks.
All right, no problem. Anytime. As you can see, some of the students have commitment issues with the New Year's resolutions, as do I. Back to you guys in the studio.
I so would have eaten that donut too.
Our next segment fits perfect with all the love in the air. Brianna and her boyfriend Sam's love will be put to the real test with the Boyfriend Does Girlfriend's Makeup Challenge.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to show you how to properly do makeup in under 2 minutes, right? So this is the way to properly do it. So we're going to start the timer. We're going to start with some foundation, right, like a house. So let's get some foundation here. Yeah, it's enough foundation. Now let's get some blush over here. Get that blush going. Blush, blush, blush. Right? Over here, over there. Alright, now we'll get the chaser over here. Whatever this is called. Same thing, right? I'm not gonna try and go too much, alright? Now we'll get some of this stuff. I think it goes in the eyes.
I can't do this.
I think it goes like that. Bam, yeah. Come on, I only have 2 minutes to do this. I only have like a minute 20 now. Alright, hold on. Now we got some eyeliner. No, stop, you screwed up my time. One, right? And now we got some of this stuff here. Let's get some good color. Don't be afraid to go with nice color over here, right? Right there. Alright? Don't be afraid to really dig in there, right? And now we're gonna get some oh, we got some highlights too. I forgot. We gotta do some highlights over here. This goes. I'll just put that there.
That's actually right.
Oh, awesome.
You're not gonna rub it in?
And then some, yep, make sure to really rub it in there. And then some lipstick. You gotta get some of that lipstick going on. Right there. Oh, you look like the Joker. Alright, hold on. And then I think no. And then we're gonna cap it all off with, because I didn't do this well enough, so I have a little extra time here. I'll do right there. And right there. Rub that in, make it really nice. Right? And that is how you do makeup in under 2 minutes. The right way.
Happy Valentine's Day.
That was so funny.
Now our next challenge is Guess That Schmear, where students have to guess what schmear they are eating from Einstein's Bagels.
Hi, I'm Matt Krecky, and this is Guess That Schmear! Our guest today is Carly, playing for a chance to win free tuition. What's that? Oh, we don't have the budget for that. The rest of these uneaten bagels. Are you excited for this?
I'm so excited to be here.
All right, Carly. In order to win, you have to guess every single schmear correctly. You don't have to guess the bagel, just the schmear. I think she likes it.
Blueberry?
It is not blueberry. I'm so sorry. But we're gonna keep playing because that's what the people want. Okay.
Oh my god.
We haven't even gotten to the fun flavors yet.
It tastes like fish.
You're right! It's salmon, okay.
This is definitely plain.
Well, you won't know unless you taste it.
Yep.
It's plain.
It's like herb.
Herby? This one is herb. Good job.
What is that?
What does it taste like?
Terrible.
So that one's onion. Good choice.
Is it like jalapeno?
Yep, it's jalapeno. I'm gonna let you go for a bonus round here. Here we have to mix schmear, and I need you to tell me what it's mixed with. Right there, yep.
Salmon,
Anything else?
jalapeno,
Anything else?
onion.
Okay, anything else?
I think that's it.
That's it? Well, that was every schmear. So you're a big loser and don't get to have any more of the bagels. I'm so sorry. I know that you enjoyed every single one. But I just wanted to say thank you to Einsteins for helping out. I just wanted to say thank you to Einsteins for helping out with these delectable treats. Back to you, Jamie and Jake.
So Jamie, what is your favorite schmear from Einstein's?
I have to say it's gotta be strawberry. I don't know, just something about it.
Well, before everyone heads off for fun in the sun in just a few short weeks, here are some safety tips for a great spring break from Gary McNamara, the Executive Director of Public Safety here at SHU.
Spring break is right around the corner, and with me today I have Gary McNamara, the Executive Director of Public Safety here at Sacred Heart, with some safety travel tips for spring break. Hi Gary, how are you?
I am well, thank you very much for having me,
course.
and happy pre-spring break to everybody.
Yes. So I'm going to Canada this spring break, and I'm very excited. And I also know some people who are going to Ireland, going to Dingle to visit friends. Do you have any travel advice for those traveling out of the country?
Very good question, because when it comes to safety, it's all about familiarity. So when you're around campus, you're very familiar with the way things operate, how things travel, where to go if you need help. When you travel anywhere outside of Connecticut or a place you're familiar with, you really want to do a lot of research, especially if you're going overseas, Canada or otherwise. You want to make sure that you really understand where you're going, what the culture is, what the practices are. Get as much information ahead of time as you can. Provide that and share that with people, because you want to make sure that somebody else has that and knows how to get a hold of you. And then, because when you're in the middle of traveling, safety is going to become secondary to taking pictures and having fun. So ahead of time, really preload your trip with all the things you need for wherever you're traveling, and hopefully that'll make it a little safer when you do travel.
All right. And I've always heard traveling with a group is much safer. Do you care to explain on that?
So it's all about arrive with someone and leave with someone, whether you're traveling and then when you get to your location.
Do you have any safety tips for when taking pictures and posting it on social media?
Understand that whatever you post is not private. it's always going to remain there. So you want to make sure that you're very cautious on what you post, and you want to be careful with personal information.
Yes.
Be really careful what you post personally, because you don't want to give information to somebody that may either do you harm or try to be in a location that might hurt you. So really be conscious that social media is great, but you want to always be careful with what you post.
All right. And do you have any advice for those with nightlife of a different country, or staying home, just going out with friends?
So we do know that when you travel, obviously nightlife is a big part of it. So we really want you to be careful when traveling at night. You know, unfamiliar locations make it unsafe, and darkness makes it even worse. So you want to make sure that when you do travel outside, you want to make sure that you go to those areas that are safe. Ask people, do some research ahead of time to understand the bars or the restaurants that you should be engaged in and those that you should stay away from. And again, the buddy system, when you are at a bar, if you are able to drink alcohol, make sure you protect your drinks. I know this is kind of those basic things that we think we're lecturing people, but over time we do know that individuals traveling for spring break, trying to have a good time, have found themselves in bad positions.
Any advice for those traveling with medications?
So, you know, we always tell people when they're leaving, you got to take your pills with you if you need medication, especially if it's something you need for your health. Keep it in the original container that it is issued to you. In other words, don't transfer it out of there. It's really important that if you have a prescription for medication, you keep it with your name on it, especially traveling overseas. If you go to the airport, if you go through customs, you want to make sure that they don't have a doubt that the medication, number one, is legal, and number two, that it's something that is authorized for you to have. And if you are coming back, make sure that whatever it is, souvenirs or any other items, make sure that you legally can bring them back into the country.
Thank you so much for having us, for you coming in.
That's great. It's all about safety. Go away, enjoy spring break.
Yes.
We come back, we finish the semester, and we're on to summer already. So thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
Join us next time for all the excitement on Daylight to keep up with what's going on at CHU.
Thanks for watching.